Hola, mis amigos. Soy El Topo Verde. Day 50 on the road to Santiago, would you believe? Eh? Must be mad off my head. Um, Day 50 now. Didn't blog since day 47. Tell you briefly what's happened since then, besides walking. Left Gdynia and headed for a town called Lhasa, which was a great walk all through the countryside, little tracks up in the hills, mountains. It was a lovely walk. Nothing very eventful going on there, but it was a really good walk, quite a long walk. The day was sort of 35, 38k. Stayed in a communal albergue for €8. Same thing happened in Gdynia, €8 there, municipal. Very clean, very tidy places. They just give you some paper sheets to put on and you use your own sleeping bag, but you're not allowed to use any of the facilities. I found most of the albergues seem to be open in Galicia anyway. But there are also other little casa rurals and little hostels in some places. You need to do your homework before you get anywhere and study your route a little bit and sort of be a day ahead of things all the time. From Lhasa, Laza, which somebody set fire to a house while we were there, and there was two other pilgrims with me, and it was a little bit difficult in the town because the pilgrims had just come in and somebody burnt a house down, so it didn't look too great on us. Anyway, that was another €8 there. Soon got out of there and headed for a place called Junqueira, which was another €8 there, another albergue in a sports centre. They do look after you in Galicia. All clean, tidy, simple places, but you're not allowed to use any of the sort of cooking facilities, but the bathrooms and the dorms are all pretty good. I'll post some pictures with this. From there, done another to Zungira, that was probably another 35. Then done a slightly shorter one of 23 to Ourense, which is sort of, it's a city. I'll show you from here. I'm up on top of a hill, just come out of Ourense, and stayed in a little hostel there. The official albergue was closed, and stayed in a little hostel smack bang in the middle of Ourense, and that was €15, including a breakfast. Pretty good, very tidy. Bit more like a youth hostel in the UK. So just take you for a little walk around here. I've stopped at a little ermita, which is like a little monument, a mini sort of church thing, up in the hills before I move on, just for a quick break. Managed to have 2 cups of coffee this morning, which is great, and some toast, and one of the places they give you cake and churros, and they only charged €1 for the coffee and the cake and the churros, so, which was good. But as you know, in city centres it's always a lot dearer. Ourense, very old city, big cathedral, lots of Roman stuff there as all the other places. Lovely Roman bridge, and a sort of medieval city centre. Because you're passing through, you don't really get a great deal of time to look at it, but you do your best. But like I said, here it's beautiful. Popped out for a bite to eat. Pulpo, which is octopus, seems to be a biggie in Ourense. So I've probably now got probably around 100 kilometres, 102, 103 kilometres to go to Santiago de Compostela. Hopefully I'll be able to get through. There is everybody's been saying that there's a lot of problems in Galicia and there's a lot of lockdowns. Ourense, that was on a lockdown, but and a curfew, but everybody's there eating, drinking, travelling around. It was very busy this morning, Monday morning. But one of the things they're doing, which seems a bit daft to me, with the bars, you can't drink inside the bars. So you get your drinks, the waiter brings them out, and everybody's outside the bars congregating. Everyone is wearing masks, by the way. There are lots of people wearing masks. Very few people are not wearing masks, but taking them off. But the only people that don't have to wear masks are people smoking or running. So you can take your mask off and smoke to your heart's delight and stuff, and make yourself more sick that way. But that's the way it goes. Politics and money. Yeah, so today I'm heading for a place called Saya. I'm not sure if I've pronounced that right, but it's spelled CEA, which is a fairly short one, about a 23. So, because then I've got a couple of long ones after that. I've got a sort of a 37, 38. I'm aiming to get to Santiago this Thursday, which I think is the 5th, and I'll see what happens if we can get to Santiago. I've passed a couple of pilgrims. The other day I passed a pilgrim I was walking past a town called Albergaria, as if, you know, with all the Spanish stuff, anything that's got a ria on the end of it is normally a specialist, like Panaderia, Cerveceria. This town was called Albergaria. Some of you may know it, I don't know. But it's a fascinating little bar and albergue in there, which is about 15 years now. People have been putting their little Camino shells. You would have seen them in places. They're everywhere, but there must be thousands of them in there, all put up. So now on my way to Saya. Don't know what's there. Just going to tab on and see what happens. But hopefully I won't get stopped by anyone, because I'm enjoying myself. And my little Bergen there, still going away. That's it really. Just keep trekking. Take care. I'll post some pictures as soon as I can. Swift and bold. Sorry for the long video.